stories to unfold. Keep your eyes wide open and your soul won't grow cold. In the realm of the strange and the fantastical, lost in the dark, but it's light so magical.
Hey up, it's Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek. Welcome to episode 7 of Watch Party Wednesday, and this week we're going to watch Jack the Giant Killer from 1962, not the newfangled one done by Bryan Singer, Jack the Giant Slayer, because they couldn't use killer for some weird reason. We're doing the original one. Well, it's not the original, is it? Because it's an old story that has been done a couple of times back in the mists of time. The cat is doing something. What you up to? My cat wants to go out. She's waited until I've started the show and now she wants to go out. Bear with me. Look at the zeros. You. Yes, you. Cheeky monkey. She's a raptor, is that cat? She can open doors. Anyway, where were we? I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yes, it's been done before in the olden days, but this is the first modern version. Oh, excuse me. And Wingrace is here saying, Slayer is a good name. I played Jack the Giant Slayer in a play when I was 8 in school. Cool. But still a killer. Where were we? But yeah, we're going to watch that. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, and all that stuff. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Join in the live chat if you are a subscriber, and all that cool stuff. Explore the description for links for stuff like merch and me books. There they are. Mercury Rapids, light-hearted sci-fi action adventure about UFOs and stuff. Silent Predator, short horror novella about genetically engineered big cats eating people in a North Yorkshire village. They're a bit of fun. They're on Amazon, Kindle and paperback. Right. Where were we? Wingrace goes on to say, where is he? There. Hey, what's happened? There we go. That was weird. Jack perpetrated the premeditated murder of a giant. Okie dokie. Do you know what? I don't know the original fairy tale or myth or legend or whatever it is. I've only know it from this film and the newer one, which isn't as good. Josh Temple's here. Never fear, Maddie's here. Harpoon at the ready. Yes, we're all doing well. Ready to take down some giants and monsters and dragons and terrifying witches that are in this film. Yes. So, yes, Jack the Giant Killer from 1962, directed by Nathan Duran, who had, a few years earlier, directed the first of Ray Harryhausen's Sinbad films, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, which is one of my favourite films of all time. And he directed that, and he went on to do it. He's directed loads of other stuff as well, a lot of B-movies and monster movies. So he directed it. Stars Kerwin Matthews, Judith Meredith, Torin Thatcher, and a load of other people. Kerwin Matthews and Torin Thatcher were also in The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. Kerwin Matthews played Sinbad. Torin Thatcher played Sakura, the bad guy. And in this one, he plays Pendragon, the bad guy. Because he kind of looks like a bad guy. But they didn't get Ray Harryhausen in to do the stop-motion effects for this film. Thankfully, they decided they're still going to do stop-motion effects, and unlike the Giant Claw, the film The Giant Claw, they wanted Ray Harryhausen to do the visual effects for the monster in that film, and they couldn't afford him. So they just built a big rubbish puppet, and that didn't help the film. But it's still a classic and still fun to watch. So they went with, I've forgotten the name already, hang on, let me check, Project Unlimited. They went with Project Unlimited, who had done the stop-motion effects in The Time Machine in 1960. A little bit of stop-motion in that, when he's moving through time, seeing candles going up and down and rosebuds coming out and going, stuff like that. In that, and this included Jim Danforth was one of the animators who would go on. It's like there's Ray Harryhausen at the top, and then there's Jim Danforth a little bit lower down. He's the next best of the stop motion animators. He did, whereas Ray Harryhausen did 1 million years BC, Jim Danforth did the sequel to that, when dinosaurs ruled the earth, and he also did, I think he did, Seven Faces of Dr. Lowe as well, which has got some cool stop motion effects in that. The Loch Ness Monster for one. But yeah, apparently it had a budget of about between $1 and $3 million. It's a bit uncertain what the budget was. But so it's not an insignificant budget for the time, but lower than the Sinbad films, the Ray Harryhausen stuff. But yeah, anyway, right, so that's enough of that jibber jabber. Josh Temple says, I wonder if dragons taste like chicken. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Ask Donkey. But were you being rude there? Windgrace, we're being rude. Donkey knows what dragons taste like. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and all that stuff. Cheeky monkey. He's a cheeky monkey. Right, so we'll get on with this, shall we? We're going to watch the film. Obviously, I can't show the film even though it's on YouTube. Link is in the description. I forgot to put it in the chat. Is it still in? If it's still in me, it might still be in. Where are we? It might still be in. What was it? What word am I thinking? Clipboard. My clipboard. That's what I'm trying to think of. Is that it? That might be it. Or it might not be. I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah, that might be it. Let's see. I don't know. I'll put this one in. I don't know. I don't know if this is it. I'm putting the link in the description. Not description, in the chat. I'll click on it and see what happens. See if it comes on. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There we go. So I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put it in the Rumble chat as well, because we're live on Rumble and YouTube. There we go. Not that anybody's watching on Rumble. But yeah, but don't do Twitch anymore. Don't do Twitch anymore. That has had its day. But anyway, as I was saying, even though it's freely available to watch on YouTube, if I just played it, I would get a copyright claim straight away, and YouTube would like immediately recognise it as a copyrighted work and just shut down the stream. So I'll have to obscure part of the screen. That usually works. So we'll get on with that, shall we? So right. So I'll put up me. There it is, Blodosh, and I'll pop myself down in the corner. I can never remember which one it is. That one? No, it's not that one. That one. Yeah. And we'll get on with it, shall we? We shall just begin playing the film. I've got the timer there, so I'll press. Hang on, where's my remote? So I'll start this timer when I start the film. I've got subtitles on this. I don't know if they'll match the subtitles on the YouTube thing, which they won't, because I think they're auto-generated on YouTube. But anyway, so I'm ready here now. So off we go. I will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, that's worked. Yes, it has. Oh, it's gone off. Oh, where are you? There you go. I think if you're watching on YouTube, I don't think that has that MGM thing on. Universal, not got United Artists. I don't think it has that on. Films don't have this sort of music anymore, do they? I hope you can't hear it, by the way. I better lower it down a bit more, haven't I? Where's my mouse pointer? There it is. Make sure we're going. I'll check my stream health. I'll have to keep checking the stream health. Anyway. Good old opening credits. Remember those. Says events depicted in this photoplay are fictitious, but are they? It's a legend. It could be true for all we know. Special photographic effects in Fantascope. I think he invented that. I think Edward Small, the producer, to compete with Dynamation, which were Ray Harryhausen's thing. Nathan Duran. I always say it like that because that's how they say it on the Mystery Science Theatre. That looks like Pendragon's arms, doesn't it? Don't think we ever see Hurler the Wizard. Nice likenesses. This is England today, by the way. This is what we all dress like and all that. That's what it's like. Particularly down in Cornwall. Not that this were filmed in Cornwall. It were filmed, I think, on the MGM. Yeah, the MGM studios. But exteriors were filmed on Catalina Island in California. I wonder if they saw any UFOs. I suspect all these locations were built for another film. You know, the castle and all that. Tights aplenty. Stare. Because, of course, he's totally trustworthy. You can tell, can't you? Here we go, we're going to get his first bit of stop motion now. For some reason, this creature reminds me of Ernest Borgnine. You can tell he's got hooves inside them little shoes. I think everybody in this film is dead now, obviously, because it's an old film. Apart from the lad that plays the cabin boy, Peter, who we'll meet later on, because he were only a kid. What they call her? Lady Constance. She reminds me of... I just thought of her name and now I'm blanking. June Whitfield. Look her up, you don't know who that is. I do. They've got amazing candles, haven't they, in films? One candle lights up an entire room. She knows what's going to happen. Spoilers, she's a baddie as well. I doubt that were built for this film. Listen to his inner monologue. Does he zap it with his eyes? I think he does. Yes. Yes. It's been a while since I've seen this film. Wow. Oh, he's got an horn on his head. 2 horns on his head. I think Charles Schneer and Ray Harryhausen were it Morningside Productions, their company. Oh, look, it's Harry Potter. He's got a cloak of invisibility. I think they sued or tried suing Edward Small for the creatures, particularly this creature, because they said it looked too much like the Cyclops at the beginning of Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, which it does. It does look a lot like the Cyclops. By the way, cool animation. It's really good. I don't know if they won or not. I don't think they did. Hey, nonny, nonny, what goeth oneth? Oh, I thought he were going to do it himself. Just throws himself at the door. Lo, a hideous beast. Wow. Cool. I think this is probably, for me, the best monster in the film. Some of the others look kind of, I don't know, a bit iffy. But I think this one is more like a Ray Harryhausen creation than any of the others in the film. Which is probably why they got sued. Look at that look. Wow. Shades of like King Kong. I wouldn't say Valley of Guanji, but that came out after this, didn't it? Skewers the princess. Wow, an animated chain. Gives him the finger and runs off. Why indeed. Why Jonathan and Tom for the horse names? Why not, Ned and Black Beauty or whatever? I don't know. The beautiful Californian sunshine of Cornwall. Somebody thrown some chickens at me. Stop throwing chickens. Sorry, I'm covering up the counter, aren't I? Sorry. Can't help it. Of course, I'm an idiot. Hehehe, leaving so soon. Well, he's thrown the key away. How will I get past this rickety door? Like that. Kick the bugger in. Yes, that giant's called Cormoran. I don't know if any of the other monsters have names. But that one has for some reason. I'm guessing it was in the legend. Windgrace should tell us because he played Jack, I think. Did you? I forgot what you said. Yes, he played Jack in school. So he'll know all the ins and outs of the legend. Throw some chickens at it. Yeah, not the best place to hide, Kerwin. he says. I don't need to tell anyone, it's self-explanatory. AKA, I don't know. Saying that, it was billions of years ago when you were in school playing this, wasn't it? So, because you're an immortal pan-dimensional mega being. Crushes his fingers. Look, gore, nearly. I forgot how he kills this creature. Yes. Winggrace's performance inspired the legend. Fact. Oh, he's going to throttle it. He's going to hang the bugger, look. Oh, see? I'm going to do a David Carradine on it. Also, aliens with it. I keep looking over here for the thing. I've switched my screens round again. I bet aliens were there for the filming of this on Catalina Island because there's legends of a underwater alien base, isn't there, in that area? Oh, he didn't hang it. Well, he has throttled it a bit, but now he's just hacking it to death. See, that wasn't such a chore. They also have a legend of a great wine mixer. I'm guessing there's wine, Catalina wine, I'm guessing. I'm not a big wine drinker. Ha ha ha. It's from the movie Step Brothers, is it? Oh, no, I've not seen that. I know of it, I've not seen it. The Catalina wine mix, okie dokie. That's it. So that's all. Because I haven't seen it. Oh, mommy. I am but a humble peasant. I should be flogged. Thankfully, these are nice olden days royals. What's the name of the king? King Mark. King Mark. I don't want porridge. I want quail's eggs and caviar. That's what she wants. She's a princess. He is an ex-giant. He has ceased to be. I won't go that far. It was strange, but it was a dwarf like. Sorry, I keep sitting in front of the thingy counter. We're heading to, I can't remember what they call it. That place in Game of Thrones. Never mind. They're the witches in the back, the terrifying witches in the background. Crikey. Actually, sir, it's John. Jack is the shortened version of said nomenclature. But you still smell of chickens and horses. Is he a hedge knight? Hey! Oh, no tongues. It must be the Darling Kindersley scrolls of complete scrolls of giants. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to strut about in my tights. Go find some rags from the scullery. He's thinking, I've just got all these fancy new togs, and now I've got to put on, got to get dressed in my regular clothes now. Go, Lady Constance, showing off a bit of cleavage there. Jack's dressed as Robin Hood. Sorry, Robin Hood. They're off to Sherwood Forest. She's a baddie. Kisses him. Telling she's a baddie. We see her true form in a reflection, and I must admit she does kind of look hot. Spoilers, later on, a similar thing happens to the princess. And she kind of looks hot as a baddie as well. That bird biting her. Get over. Bite. It's all got blood running down their hands. It's obviously a homing crow. Animation. I love animation in films, I do. Whether it's stop motion or regular. Princess has sailed, stop. With Jack, stop. They're sailing on the biggest ship ever from Cornwall. Yar, me hearties. A spanking breeze. Oh, aye. Throwing up. Oh, no, she ain't. It's the other way. So when is this? Obviously after we invented the telescope. And I can't even remember. Was it like the 1400s, something like that? Was it a Dutch fella? I don't know. I'm going to look that up now. Uh, 17th century. Yes, in the Netherlands. Hans Lippershey, the first patent in 1608. There we go. See, I was right about something. Dutch fella. Stop snogging the princess just because you're a sir now. You're still not royalty. Have they run aground? Well, we didn't hit anything in the sky, did we? Or did we? Well, the scary witches are coming. On a bet. With its red, white and blue fire. Very patriotic. I'll get him. And his little dog too. More scary witches. I think this was deemed too scary. I think they had to do some cuts in this when it was released in the UK. It's in the notes. Let's have a look. When I can find it. There we go. Well, the film was unreleased in the UK until 1967 and then received cuts for an A certificate to edit the witch attack on the ship. So I don't know if it was just edited or completely removed. I don't know. Princess Elaine being attacked by the giant and Jack's fight with the dragon. So I'm guessing some parts were taken out, but I don't know which. But I think we're watching it in its entirety, I think. Oh, throw a chicken at it. It's a gone. No, Captain. Oh, the skin kind of looks green, look. We had a telly when I was a kid. I think that's the first colour TV we ever got. It was rented. Something went wrong with it and everybody looked green. And it took them ages to come out and fix it. I think they just replaced the TV in the end, I think. Well, they're done for. Because that's just what it is in films, isn't it? They're hailing down a witch cab. Scary. Told you it was scary, didn't I? Well, I'll have nightmares tonight. Definitely. If I'm lucky, I'll have to have a cheese sandwich before bed. I'll definitely have nightmares. Ooh, knocking her out. Swoon. Got good lung capacity, hasn't he, that Gorn witch? Well, Jack, on your first mission to protect the princess, you failed. Spectacularly. Go on, blink. Blink some tears out, boy. Blink 'em out. Act, damn it. What are you laughing for? Car and why? Come on, Kerwin, you've got to punch somebody and then get overpowered. See? Oh, excuse me. See? There we go. Nice bit of a fight. Fisticuffs. I don't think that's Kerwin Matthews, is it? It's not showing his face. Douglas Fairbanks. I was trying to think of a name then. Douglas Fairbanks, eat your heart out. No, there's no sharks knocking about. Because I think there are sharks in, around the California Channel Islands, aren't there? I'm sure I've read somewhere that there are. Anyway, meanwhile, at that place in Game of Thrones I can't remember the name of, you're whipping me. I'm getting on with it. I won't be surprised if that's a real skeletal hand. What we're looking down there for? Kalima. I just remember that when they want to get my son out of bed, drag him out of his pit. Open thine eyes. Wow. She's now an evil hot chick. Them contact lenses look to be not very comfortable. Something almost Lovecraftian about them witches, isn't there? My lord, the bad guy. Dun dun dun. It's him. Run this man through. Oh, look, quips. I believe this. One of her ears or a finger or something. You may have it tested. Look, magic and stuff. I should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers. Just like Edward VIII. Excuse me. Aha! Wow. David Copperfield. Fair. Lady Constance, where the bloody hell are you going? Lavatory. No, the vanity. No, she's a witch. A wilf. So that she's never caught a reflection in the mirror before? Obviously not. I would. Dungeon. She'd be on a rack. Manacles or something. Because she could be pretending to be good now. Anyway. Here comes a rubbish Viking. Is that rubbish? She's got a longboat that's not very long and is the only one on it. Thinking the English Channel, which is an extension of the North Atlantic, they wouldn't have lasted 2 minutes, would they? Not like the balmy warm waters of California. Are they having a Catalina wine mixer in Grace? Whatever that is. Crikey. Justin's here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Justin. Welcome. We're 50 minutes in, getting to the good bits now. We've had some good bits already, but there's some more to come. We'll meet a leprechaun now who speaks in rhyme. Big Osh and Big Horror. Hoo-hoo. I'm guessing leprechauns don't expel waste. Marvellous. Meanwhile, back at that place from Game of Thrones I can't remember the name of. I'm going to have to look it up, it's bothering me. Is it Pike? I think it is. It's Pike, innit? The Iron Islands, I think. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, Pike. House Greyjoy. Anyway, there we go. Stumble. I think he's got a very wobbly sword in this, I think. Oh, this bit, I remember this bit. He takes the dragon's teeth out and throws them and makes... So did Ray Harryhausen steal the idea for Jason and the Argonauts, which came out after this? Maybe. Probably not. Oh, oh. He's good at throwing, isn't he? It's a very precise area he's throwing them in. We'll see his wobbly, bendy sword in a minute. I think it does actually do a proper bend. Day, 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 day. One use only. Point. Skeleton operated by Vincent Price in House on Haunted Hill. Get your sword. It's going to do some bending. Or maybe it's done it already and I missed it. I don't know. But I mean, that witch has a hideous face, but smoking hot body. All the extras paid to stand behind that wall. Josh Temple says, if I wanted a big sword, I'd take the Conan sword. I'd have that sword from Sword and the Sorcerer with the 3 blades. Be firing them left, right, and centre. Only to suffer failure again. Aha! See, he's not all of the Sith, is he? Confound your pesky goodness. All right, I was over enjoying it. Hee hee. Women, totally untrustworthy. I've seen him in stuff, but I don't know what. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have I seen him in? I can't remember his name. Oh, it's the Walter Burke. Hang on. Do you got a filmography? There we go. Of course, I've just watched it last night. Outer Limits. The Invisibles episode. We're also in another episode of The Outer Limits. That's where I know him from. He's been in loads of other stuff as well. But that's where I know him from. Walter Burke, by the way, his name. Don't trust her, Jack. She's deceitful and wicked, but well fit. Oh, it tastes of aspirin. Jack, did you slip your tongue in there? Bigosh and bigorra. Bloop. What's she doing? She's just smashing up the joint. Jack's off his tits on something. Hang on. What? Have they cut a bit out? He loves his job, doesn't he, does Garner? Ooh, oh. Go on, Jack, writhe, thrash, damn you. Sleep! Look, she's wicked, look. And then suddenly she wasn't. A chimpanzee with underpants on. Careful, Garner, it might rip your jaw off. We don't know, is it sea? We saw it go in the sea. It could be anywhere. Could be Treasure Island now, for all we know. Just like the Wizard of Oz or Flash Gordon. She dropped the bugger, didn't she? Dun, dun, dun. I like being evil. I'm a bad girl. I would say Queen Elaine doesn't sound very regal, but we've got a Queen Camilla, haven't we? So Never mind. Now go over there, Peter, and use your chimpanzee strength and rip her to shreds. See? Our plan is going askew. So I'm guessing she's got to be looking in the mirror when he breaks it. Forgive me, but it was kind of fun being the heel. Andy M, Andy M. Oh, just run past them. Stop fighting them. Why can't they reach the boat? We're going to see another monster in a minute, I think. Actually, we're going to see two monsters. A good monster and a bad one. A two-headed giant. Has this one got a name? I have no idea. Why is there a gate here? It came from beneath the sea. Is it a kraken or something else? It looks kind of goofy, but you know, whatever. So that first one kind of looked like Ernest Borgnine, whereas this giant with two heads, getting the Nick Nolte vibe. Is it Nick Nolte I'm thinking of? No, Gary Busey. So they're not as good at models as Ray Harryhausen and his team of model makers can do. Look a bit rubbery, don't they? But it's fine. Just rip his throat out. Throttle one head and rip the throat out the other one. Yeah. Slap. You're going to answer the count of 10. And he's out! Ring the bell. Curses foiled again. Now we're going to get our final monster. Dragon transforms into a kind of cuddly looking dragon. Look, it's 4 o'clock. Time for tea. Joss Temple. I love cuddle dragons. Well, it does look kind of cuddly, doesn't it? On chimp. Get in there. Get in there, cheetah. Go. He's in the drink. Throw some chickens at it. That's my answer to everything for this film. I'm sure his sword got bent. I must be thinking of a different film. Or maybe it were earlier on, I just missed it. And he straightened it. Jack's a backstabbing kind of guy. It looks that way, doesn't it? Windgrace don't like him. Wow. Sliced. Oh, got a perfect dive into the water for Jack. Yay, animation. Oh, can't lick my balls anymore. Windgrace loves backstabbers. Okay. Not sure how exactly to take that. I guess. Crush, glass, skewer. Get on with it. And on his Elton John boots. That, well, the great stop motion and just that. Why are we calling him an imp? He's obviously a leprechaun. Whatever. All right, calm down. You tasted better when you were a bad girl. Fiend. There we go. The end. Do we get out afterwards? Let's have a look. Bit of credits. Don Beddoes, Imp. He's obviously why Imp? Why not Leprechaun? I don't know. Done. Hang on. Alright, shut up. Starting again. So there we go. That's the end of Jack the Giant Killer. Miles better. Oh, hang on, you can't see him. Just bear with him. There we go. Much better than the later one, Jack the Giant Slayer, in my opinion. But a lot of fun. A lot of fun, nevertheless. Right. Hang on, let me move these back over here. Right, so we'll leave it there. We're all done and dusted for another week. I do like that film. It is really, really good. A fun flick for all the family, even though those witches are terrifying. But anyway, right, so what's coming up next? What day are we on? Wednesday. On Friday, for Friday Night Appointment with Fear, we're going to break down and review No One Will Save You. That's what we're doing, which is an alien abduction story thing. And it is pretty good, I must admit. Oh, excuse me. And then next Monday, hang on, just bear with me. Oh, dear. Not that. Next Monday, for Magnificent Mondays, we're doing 300, starring that fella who shouts, "This is Sparta," Gerard Butler, and many other people. Might also do, maybe, if I get time, I might do, like an extra, a Magnificent Mondays extra, and just do 300 Rise of an Empire. Maybe, we'll see. No promises, but I might do. And next Friday, not this Friday coming, the Friday after, it'll be Friday the 13th, so we're up to Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning. I think. Yes, it is, isn't it? So that's that. Right, so we'll leave it there. We're all done and dusted for another week. I will pick another flick for next week. I'm speaking in rhyme, just like the Imp. But I'll find something else just as rubbish for us to watch. Oh dear. Right, so we'll leave it there. So thanks, Windgrace and Josh Temple and Justin. I don't think anybody else popped in, did they? Let's check on Rumble and make sure nobody else has left a message over there. No, they haven't, because they never do. They never do. Right, so we'll leave it there. We're all done and dusted. Hang on, where are we? So, yeah. So go over and subscribe to Windgrace's channel, Windgrace Project. He's just done a couple of videos these last 24 hours. So go and subscribe to him and enlighten yourselves. Right, so we will leave it there. So thanks for watching. Hang on, let me get sorted. Where are we? Let me get myself sorted out. So thanks for watching. Wherever you are, look after each other. And until next time, I'll see the counter's still going. Never mind.
That old Yorkshire geek with stories to